What's up, everybody? Mike Lindsley back with you for an ML Sports Take. It's all brought to you by our great friends over at Tiny Bubbles Laundromat, Stanley Law Offices, and Brewerton Ace Hardware. This Tampa Bay Buccaneers situation, come on, man, it just doesn't smell right if you don't think that Tom Brady had everything to do, with the situation and getting Bruce Arians out. Think about it this way. Think about the timeline, not exact dates or whatever, but Brady retires. And he goes, 7-8 week type of a thing, a little sabbatical, right? He goes out on a vacation type of a thing. He goes over to Europe. And obviously his wife was the one, Giselle, in his ear all the time, right? You got to retire, you got to retire, you got to retire. And after several weeks, they both probably made a compromise. I don't know. I'm not inside their house. I wish I were. It's a pretty sweet place. But, Brady just decided there's no way I can be at home watching these games on Sunday and going, I'm better than each and every one of you sons of bitches for the most part, right? So he's sitting here going, nope, I'm going to come back. I can't sit around at home. So he comes back. And then literally a couple of weeks after that, Bruce Arians is not the head coach of Tampa Bay anymore. He's being moved into an organizational consulting role. Really? And I heard Jason Light on with Rich Eisen yesterday. He was talking about, Bruce has talked about retirement many times, and he's this and he's that. Well, he didn't talk about it at all, really, when Brady retired, That would have been, to me, the time to go, okay, well, if time walks away, I'm walking away too, because I don't want to go. I mean, Tampa Bay would have been up Schitt's Creek without a freaking paddle if you didn't have Tom Brady. I think when you look at the situation now, Tampa Bay, they're the favorites to go to the Super Bowl out of the NFC. With the way the landscape has changed, Aaron Rodgers loses Devontae Adams. The South is a terrible division. I mean, Carolina can't get out of its own way. They don't have a quarterback. Atlanta just traded Matt Ryan. They're in full rebuild now. And then you've got the situation in New Orleans. I don't know, man. Jameis, again, you got to run it back there. Missing weapons. Kamara, beats the shit out of somebody. He's out for a while. Michael Thomas, haven't seen him in a year and a half. So, the defense leaves a little bit to be desired as well. So I would tell you right now, Tampa Bay is the favorite to make the NFC, to make the Super Bowl out of the NFC. But this, to me, is all a Tom Brady power want, right? He and Bruce Arians had, obviously, moments, and Jason Light said this too, Brady and Arians, they got along great. They had an awesome relationship. Did they argue about little things? Well, yeah, little football things, this and that. Well, here's the thing. Bruce Arians, everything worked that first year. Tom Brady came, they won a Super Bowl, boom. Everything's great when you win a championship. Everything's great when you're on top, blah, 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 blah. But as things, kept moving along and time kept moving along, we learned about a little bit of a rift between the two. And Tom Brady, for as ugly as it ended in New England, okay, he likes the regimented schedule, boom, 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 boom. One thing after another. He's on a calendar. He's on a schedule. Think about his diet, all that stuff. He's been doing this for over 20 years. Bruce Arians is a little looser. Bruce Arians doesn't want his assistant coaches, at the office at night if their kids have a game in Little League. He doesn't want them around. He wants to go out and have food and drink with the boys. He wants to go play some golf and smoke a cigar. That's not Tom Brady. So now you get Todd Bowles in there, who's more of a kind of a disciplinarian, strict personality type of a thing as head coach. And he's going to let Tom Brady and Byron Leftwich run the offense, period, end of discussion. So, that's where we're at with Tampa. But I think this was all Tom Brady's doing to move Bruce Arians out of the head coaching seat and up into the organization as a consultant or whatever the hell he does. And at this point, Bruce Arians, why would you even want to do that? You're in Tampa. You could go back to TV for a day or two a week. You could play golf every single day. I don't know, man. If you think that Tom Brady wasn't the absolute cause of this thing, I don't know, man. This guy, he absolutely is running the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. No question about it. Mike Lindsley with you here. ML Sports Take, brought to you by Rosie's Corner, the Vince Aguirre Consulting Group, and our terrific friends over at Elevate Fitness of Syracuse. They've got the pool, the hot tub, bikes, ellipticals, etc. Place is amazing. Go get your membership today. You can take classes as well. Liverpool and DeWitt. And oh, by the way, they have a walking track and tennis courts. Pretty cool place. Elevate Fitness of Syracuse is a proud ML Sports Platter sponsor. As I always tell you, enjoy the games.